this is just the start of a trilogy. I can't wait to see where they go in a second one with this.
Yeah.
Not just as far as the state of Gotham, but like who's the villain gonna be? What is Batman gonna be like? Who's Bruce Wayne like? Is he gonna be Bruce Wayne in this next one? What's gonna happen? It's gonna be interesting.
I saw that Matt Reeves would love to do. There was an article about him wanting to do like a more grounded Mister Freeze. You know, not
That'd be
necessarily,
crazy.
but I don't know how he would pull that.
I don't
pull off
know.
grounded Mister Freeze. He's a
Exactly.
pretty ridiculous character.
Watching this movie, I cannot see how they would incorporate a dude just shooting ice
just-
around.
Like picture Arnold Schwarzenegger just like saying cheesy stuff about ice, you know, like shooting, like time to chill.
They would have to completely change it up and kind of do like putting people in freezers and freezing them to death or something, or like
Yeah.
I don't know. They would have to do something crazy where it wouldn't be a dude just shooting an ice gun. It would be like him like murdering people involved with ice somehow, or like putting people in sculptures or something. I don't know.
Maybe plan like this would be kind of maybe over the top, but like would be in a freeze the city on some real shit, you know, just like have some like Clyde with a chance of meatballs weather machine where he just I don't know, it might be too ridiculous, but I would love to see it. I want to see some
yeah, I mean, we haven't gotten a decent live action one, and I don't know if this trilogy or this set series of Batman is the way to go about it, because I definitely feel like after they get done with these, they need to go a more like
lighthearted, not
I don't know
lighthearted.
about lighthearted, but more like comic booky, where you can do that kind of stuff. Like, don't make it so grounded that it limits you.
I want to see Poison Ivy in there. I want to
Poison Ivy,
see
Mr. Freeze, like all this crazy Clayface, where you can just morph into different shit. Like
the big dude with the noose around it, Grundy.
Grundy,
you know,
yeah, exactly.
Something you could do. You could just have some big thug, you know, have something go wrong with him with the drip or whatever, the drops, or you know, they could do something like that. But like you said,
Clayface, where he can just like morph into anything that he wants. He can imitate people, slide under doors and stuff. Something crazy.
I want to see Scarecrow in this universe, man.
In this universe, Scarecrow would be great, I feel.
Because it would be some spooky shit, and he's just the normal dude under the mask with some venom, like some mist, you know what I mean? So like,
yeah, and I feel like they can definitely do that without imitating Batman Begins, because they just made it like scrawny little Cillian Murphy, you know, just spraying dust in people's face. I think they can make him more menacing and scary himself out in this universe, with how dark and gritty and like how close they're pushing it to like an R rating without going R. They can go any route they really want. Mr. Freeze is going to be hard to do in this universe, but who knows?
Can't wait to see what they got for in store for us here.
Yeah, and unfortunately, we're going to probably have to wait a couple years for that to happen. But
see Superman in this shit.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Reeves already said that he doesn't see Superman being in this universe at all. This is its own little continuity. That kind of takes that element away. Someone that can fly, has the power to fly, or like superpowers, that's kind of out of this world a little bit. Who knows? Maybe he'll change his mind by then. We'll get a completely different one. But as far as like sequels goes, I feel like the sequel to this is going to be even better, you know, and I love this movie, but I feel like, you know, they already established these characters. They can take it to an even greater place in this next one.
This is awesome. It'd be like if Marvel was just like, you know what? Let's make I know we have something going here, you know, but like, let's just make a Iron Man movie, but make it really focus on his alcoholism and like things like that. Like focus on the bad parts, like the more R-rated parts of a story, or like the Wolverine, even though that was Logan. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Logan. Even though that was Disney buying them and everything, that's exactly what this is like to me. And it's so cool that DC let this happen under their umbrella. You know, they're
totally
like, you know
agree.
what? I know we're trying to do something, but go ahead. Make some completely the Joker. Yeah, sure. Do it. Batman. Go ahead.
I think it was the president of DC or it was either president of DC or Warner Brothers who said that like they want to lean into it now, where especially like what you mentioned with Joker and now this Batman, where they want to give the directors pretty much full control and let them do their own thing when it comes to this. They don't want to be like kind of a copy and paste, you know, this superhero into this.
Kevin Feige over your shoulder, like,
Kinda, yeah. Where it's like
what
it's
you
it's
doing
a, it's
there?
a formula for every movie type of thing.
Yeah,
They want to just kind of let someone do their own thing. Which, hey, man, I think instead of chasing Marvel Cinematic Universe, I think that's the route DC should go. Just do these
it really is.
one-offs. Like make just like a crazy Wonder Woman movie. Just instead of putting like a universe, make just a standalone Green Lantern movie that would be cool or something. I don't know. Do
I think
something.
they'd be more successful doing the opposite of what Marvel's doing,
Yeah, do
if that
something
makes any
different.
sense.
Yeah,
Because you're going to get the directors that are on the level where they can direct these movies, but they don't want to be watched and they, funneled into the Marvel formula, where
exactly. Where
that
you
that works for some directors, they can still do their thing, but every Marvel movie damn near feels the exact same,
and
you
speaking of
know.
that, that's what Matt Reeves said. He turned down Marvel for a movie apparently because of this. Um and that leads to exactly what you're saying is because he didn't want to have to worry about, filling a formula and all not only that, but you got to worry about connecting it to this continuity, connecting it to this continuity, putting this character here like so it fits all these other storylines within the Marvel universe or
So it
something
fits the
connects.
main agenda because
Exactly.
regardless of who did they hire to direct this movie, they already know what story pretty much they want to go with.
Yeah,
You
what
know,
characters
for
they
this
wanna be in there to move the
exactly.
story and all these other for like other movies, you know?
Hiring a director is probably not one of the last things they do, but they're like, we'll figure out the director, but this is the
I
story we
feel
want
like
to tell.
the director isn't as important to those Marvel
Yeah,
movies as of right now because they already know what they're gonna do, what they wanna do with these movies. Whereas it
right.
seems like now DC's kinda like, "All right, we obviously can't do what Marvel's doing, so let's go in this route. Let's just give these directors full control pretty much to let them do what they wanna do with these characters,"
Make
which you
good
might as
creative
well.
content.
You
They're
might
gonna
as
sit here
well.
and win all these Grammys and stuff, or not Grammys, Oscar or whatever the awards are, but like actual great awards for these movies for like Best Picture and things like that.
Yeah. Make a like, go out and make a dope ass like one-off Superman movie or something, something
Yeah,
really cool
I
or
want to see a super dark Superman movie, man. Like
yeah.
where he like I was telling you about the animated Injustice that I watched the other day, and I know that involves a lot of other superheroes, but I want to see
Mhm.
Superman like at his worst, like just where he is a problem.
Yeah.
Like if evil Superman came to Earth or something. Like I want to see that so bad, and
Yeah.
I hope they
I
like
would love to see that kind of shit, man. And I feel like that's definitely hopefully that maybe is the way they're going. My guess is maybe that's hope maybe what Flash will lean into, connecting, they're bringing Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck, they're kind of connecting all these universes, but maybe that'll lead to, having everybody having their own little, universe in a way.
yeah.
Like this Batman will be its own thing. Maybe we'll get another Batman down the line. I mean, apparently they're working on a Joker sequel. That'll be its own little contained thing. They could have easily fit Joaquin Phoenix's Joker into this new Batman series. I mean, he would have been older, obviously, because Bruce Wayne was a kid in the Joker. Um, but they could have put Joaquin Phoenix's Joker as the Joker in, this Batman movie easily. I feel like.
Yeah, it would have been interesting, but I'm okay with either way. Like them still having separate continuities
Oh yeah,
there. So,
that's what I'm saying. Like they could have done it, but they didn't.
yeah,
But I feel like that's what DC needs to do. Not only is it going to be made fun of the whole time, like they have been the past like how many years for trying to copy Marvel with the DCEU, um, but do your own thing. Because if you can put out movies like this, why wouldn't you? And I feel like if you're trying to follow a simple formula, trying to connect all these movies, it's going to kind of decrease the quality a little bit after a while.
right. Because you're gonna end up with like that the Suicide Squad, the first one.
Yeah,
Where
then
it
you're
was just kind
stuck.
of like, they had to reboot that movie 3 years later. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
So which the second one was amazing. Completely different, but I don't know. I feel you. I think for them to be successful, they need to stick to this formula and just let directors do whatever they want and tell the stories that they
yeah.
want.
Because
They don't have to be worried about being funneled into one thing here.
I have no clue how they're gonna handle this at all. Because I mean, Ben Affleck's gone. Like, are they gonna continue with Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman? Is Henry Cavill gonna be Superman? Or are they just gonna start over from scratch? Because I mean, they're making
Yeah.
Aquaman 2 with Jason Momoa, So like, what are they doing as far as a continuity here? Like, I
And
don't
the
understand.
Shazam 2,
Are they gonna
Black Adam. It's
make?
like they're still partially working on this universe.
It's
You
like
know
a
what I
half
mean?
held together universe right now. Like
Yeah,
I don't, because the Flash,
it's
Ezra
like
Ezra Miller
here's
or
the
whatever, is the Flash. Yeah, he's in that universe. Obviously, Cyborg isn't going to be a part of it with all the
yeah,
shit going on with
Marvel
Ray
Fish,
Fisher.
right?
Jesus, he's not going to be in the movies. So, what's going on? Like, are you guys? Because it seems like they're interested in making Jason Momoa Aquaman still, and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, but like we haven't seen anything on Superman at all. We haven't even heard if Henry Cavill is going to be going forward as Superman.
Wonder Woman 84 wasn't that good either.
I
You
see. I
know,
did. I still haven't seen it, man.
it really wasn't that good. I was like, the first Wonder Woman movie was phenomenal, but
uh,
84 was not that good.
yeah,
I would like to see Wonder Woman probably in more of. And my main problem with that movie was there wasn't enough Wonder Woman in it. It was Gal Gadot and freaking Chris Pine the whole time. You know
yeah,
what I mean? But if it was a Wonder Woman movie, that would be awesome. But it wasn't. It was more of a Diana movie. You know, just oh god.
yeah. I just have no clue where they're gonna go. Like, are they gonna try to keep some of these characters in like a universe? Like, are they gonna try to use this Flash movie to pull in like a new Batman to take over for Ben Affleck? Is that the point of this? Is like because Ben
Those,
Affleck wanted out, they can use this interdimensional thing to bring a younger, newer Batman into the universe. That way, they'll have someone within the DCEU to be a Batman. Like, I just don't understand
yeah.
what the I don't know how they're going to proceed with this at all. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. You have a half
Only
held
time
together
will tell.
universe. You're obviously getting more success with the standalone films than
Yeah.
your DCEU one. So obviously, you should go that route if it's working.
Yeah, I completely agree. And like meanwhile, Marvel's out here dropping bombs, dropping No Way Home. The
Yeah,
multiverse is madness is about to be crazy. Thor, Love and Thunder. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm excited for
yeah.
those as well. But I'm excited for those for the same reason I think the DCEU should do solo movies. Like that is already so established. We know what's going on. We always want more out of that. You know, where they should just in DC just focus on these solo
Yeah,
movies. You know.
because for a while, all it's been is all right. DC's just trying to catch up with Marvel. That's all it's been. Is DC's just trying to create these universe to catch up with Marvel. I feel like if you're going to bring excitement to DC, you have to, just make some standalone movies.
Yeah.
Give some people something to be excited for. Don't try to connect everything. You can do a standalone Justice League movie. I feel like you would be able to
Yeah.
just do it. Just
That would be awesome.
cast a new Justice League and just do a 2-part movie or something easily.
Yeah.
You don't have to ramp it all up to set up for it. You can just do it.
Focus on one of their main, like their bigger stories. You know.
Yeah, you can just do like a 2-part movie out of nowhere. Like it would be cool as hell. You don't have to have this grand, build up. Because I mean, at this point, there's no way you catching Marvel. This has been in effect for how many years now?
Yeah.
Like
They need to just start over,
just
or
start.
not start over, but like start with just their own thing.
Yeah, just do your own thing. Start like
Mhm.
you saw how Marvel was going. They pulled Guardians out of the Nobody really knew who Guardians of the Galaxy were before.
Yeah, I didn't know who they were,
Start
and
using
there's
some properties you haven't used before. Like I know they're releasing a Black Adam movie. That's gonna be cool with The Rock, and apparently Hawkman's in that movie. That'll be cool. Start doing some cool shit. Bring Green Lantern into the fold somehow. Like you don't have to make it part of the DC universe. Just do something cool with it.
right. I completely agree.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to watch all the content across the channel. We got a lot more reviews in store for you, along with a special project that's been in the works here, kind
Oh
of
yeah,
involving what we've been talking about, not just Batman, but superheroes in general. So be on the lookout for that here. We're going to announce that shortly. Make sure to follow us, on Twitter, at Waves 5 Media, and also Squad Pod Sports on there as well. Like and subscribe, and we'll see everybody next time.